Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to do another variation of a matte medium that's actually matte. I did one of these about a year ago and you guys seemed to really like it and it really helped you guys out a lot. So I wanted to do another variation of something that's a little bit easier and quicker to do, and if you need it in a pinch, it's really fast and you don't have to make a big batch of it to use it. So I figured out that you can mix cornstarch in with Mod Podge and it actually makes it matte. I have a little bowl here that I did. This is the paper Mod Podge and a little bit of cornstarch, and then this is the paper that I did. So I glued this little piece of scrap paper on and then I put the Mod Podge over it, and you can see that it is matte. There's no shine at all on there. And I also did it with the matte medium, the regular matte Mod Podge. It worked as well. So this is that one. And you can tell there's no shine at all. So as most of you know, matte Mod Podge is not actually matte. It has a bit of a sheen to it. I talk about it all the time in most of my faux leather videos, and so I wanted to find my own matte medium that's actually matte, and so I made my own. So that's this one here. That's the video that I did a year ago, and it's just cornstarch, PVA glue, water, and glycerin. And the glycerin is actually needed. Glycerin actually helps keep the gel medium soft when it's cured. So if you don't have it in there, it could crack over time, like over the years. And then also if you add any paint or anything like that to it, it could cause it to crack over the years as well. Now I did look it up, and Mod Podge does not have glycerin in it. Like my recipe book that I made like over a year ago now, I used Mod Podge on it to seal it and it's still going strong. So I have no cracking, no nothing. It's like almost like I just made it. So I have no issues with that. So I don't think you would have to add glycerin into this. You could just add the cornstarch and you should be good. I just wanted to show you guys a variation of making a matte medium that's actually matte using Mod Podge. And all you have to do is add cornstarch. So you can just do a little bowl like this, like I did, or you can do like a bigger batch. Totally up to you. You can also add color to it if you'd like, or you can add coffee to make it like more of a distress medium. That would probably work. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that it actually does work. And so these two are the ones that I did in that other video. And for this one, as you can see, they're still going strong. I've had these in my ephemera holder for a year and they're still glued. They're not coming up at all, and obviously they're still matte. So it definitely holds and it's very long term. And I only added a tiny bit of cornstarch. So like this one I just did on a little piece of scrap paper, and I just added a little tiny bit of cornstarch, mixed in some glue, and painted on. And then I just dried it with my heat gun. And it's still pretty, it's a little stiff, but it's still bendable. I'm not sure how it'll last over time. I just wanted to share that with you guys, and let me know if you'll try this or if you'll make this one. This is good for in a pinch if you need some like a matte medium quick. You can do that, or you can make this one in a big batch and have it on hand. Good morning, guys. I wanted to add a couple more things to this video because I realized last night when I was editing it that it wasn't very long, only like 4 minutes, and I also forgot to say a few things, and I also didn't even show you how to make it. It's not that hard, but I wanted to show you. So it depends on how much you need to how much cornstarch you would add. So if you're making just a small batch, you probably only need like a pinch or like a very small amount of cornstarch. If you're making a bigger batch, of course, I would probably just recommend maybe a quarter of a teaspoon. Like I said, it also depends on how much you're making. It's how much you would want to add. And of course you can always add more if it doesn't come out matte if you don't add enough. So I'm just going to make a little bit. I'm working on another video as well, so I need some for this. This is a piece of faux leather that I'm working on for a video. So I'm going to make some for this. I want it matte, so I'm going to make a small amount for this. I'm just going to use this little thing here to scoop some out. Small amount of this. Okay, so I just made a small batch. You saw how much cornstarch I put in there, just a very small amount, and probably still a little more than I needed for this small batch, but I'm just going to use this on that piece of leather I showed you. I can't do that on this video because that's for another video. I wanted to show you how to make it and mention a couple other things that I said earlier, and then also someone mentioned in a comment that cornstarch or GMOs are bad for you. So if you have the cornstarch that has GMOs in it, it's not good for you to use for food. We're not using this for food, so it should be fine. We're not consuming it. I did buy the cornstarch with non-GMO for my kitchen for when I use it, but this is just for the craft room, so it should be fine. I just wanted to mention that. And then also glycerin, if you do add glycerin to your DIY version of this from my other video, it may slow down drying time. So if you want a quicker drying time, don't add that. The drying time, I guess, depends on what you're using it for. So if you're using it for something that you would need like a little wiggle room, definitely add it. And if you're using it for something that you want a quick dry time, then don't add it. It just depends on what you're using it for. I just wanted to mention that. But I don't think you would need it for this. There is no glycerin in Mod Podge, but like I said, I haven't had any issues with my recipe book that I used it on last year. Actually, no, sorry, because it's 2025, so that was in 2023. So the year before, when I made my recipe book, I used Mod Podge to seal it, and it's still perfect. So I don't think you would need glycerin for this, but for the other one, the DIY one, it just depends on what you're needing it for. So maybe it's like you could make 2 batches, one with and one without. That way you know, if you need it for quick drying time, use the one without, and then the one with like a longer drying time or wiggle room, use the one with. It just depends on what you want to do. But I just wanted to mention that. That's it. So I hope you liked the video. I love you guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this one compared to the other one. I definitely like both. I'm definitely going to be making some more of this one probably tomorrow because I'm almost out, as you can see. So I need more. I'll definitely be doing this in a pinch if I need it quick. So love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.